Hello and welcome to Firearm Freedom. This is going to be another update video. In today's update video, we are taking a look for the first time in a very long time at my C93 Sporter. There are no sponsors to the channel currently, so if you want to help me out, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button and then also comment down below. That comment does a good job with the algorithm, but it also helps motivate me to continue to put out these videos. Furthermore, if you would like to support my channel, I do have a B channel. That B channel is FF Lifestyle. Not any gun-related content over there, but I am seriously trying to get it to 1,000 subs. We're right at about 500, close to right now. I have fitness content, skateboarding content, mountain biking, pretty much any other action sports that you could imagine, including hiking and travel adventure vlogs. There's gotta be something over there that one of you might enjoy, and if you want to diversify your subscription feed, click that card up in the right-hand corner of your screen. I would seriously appreciate it. Man, the range days keep kicking my ass, dude, and it is one bad gun after another. And it's like, it's super weird because this C93 Sporter was once on my channel, and quite frankly, it was famed on my channel. A Malaysian parts kit HK93 that C93 imported into the United States. If I remember right, C93 actually had PTR piecing these kits together, the kind of back at the old times of PTR, and C93 was distributing them. And these rifles quickly got the name online of being kind of a 50-50 shot. You were either going to get one that was going to work or was going to not work. And I remember when I picked this up, probably about 7 years ago now, watching good old Nuttin' Fancy's YouTube video on the C93 Sporter. Shout out to the Nuttin' Fancy project. And
that primer hard
he gave it
enough
raving reviews. I wanted to try one out. There were two in the gun shop that I worked at, and I picked this up for around 700 back then, and it was brand new on the shelf. It came with one of the aluminum 40-round magazines, which was cool, and that was about it. I brought mine to the range in the factory configuration, and it actually worked flawlessly, and I was raving about it on the channel. I think I may have done about 2 videos on the gun, but I couldn't tell you exactly why I wanted to take this one off of the wall. The last time I shot this gun was the last time it was featured on the channel. We are talking about 7 years ago. So that gives you a little bit of an indication. I have not taken it apart. I have not cleaned it since that day, and it's just been kind of rotten away. So I saw it. I had a little bit of extra 223, and I wanted to bring this to the range with 200 rounds, and the plans were to just do a cool update video on this gun. But of course, the second range day in a row where everything goes to shit, I put this gun into the safe, it was working. 7 years later, I take it out of the safe, and it is a total piece of hot garbage. No part of this gun was working at the range, and I'm like, you gotta be joking. I started shooting the rifle with steel case ammunition. I believe the last time I shot it was with steel case. This is with just Wolf steel case ammo that I was able to pick up. And it started having, basically, it was burping out rounds. I know, like you can't even make this up after the Thompson. The bolt face, there's no way I'm going to be able to show you guys this in video right now, but I'll try to get you some photos of the bolt face itself. But the center of the bolt face is most definitely protruding out, and then there's a very distinct ring around the center where the firing pin is. Somehow, it chambered the next 223 steel case round, and it actually punched the primer so hard that the round went off. And that happened probably about 7, 8, maybe even 10 times. And the primer distinctly did not have a firing pin punch on it. It had a large circular divot, and the whole primer was pushed into the casing, and that is what was making the gun fire. So essentially, it would fire one round, remove the bolt to the rear, and as soon as the round chambered, there was no trigger pull whatsoever, the bolt face would hit that primer and the gun would fire a second time. I obviously don't have to say what a big issue this is and how unsafe this is. I did shoot some brass case ammunition in this, and for the life of me, I'm like remembering, I'm like, did I just shoot brass? Was that the issue? Is the steel case primers pushed a certain direction? Maybe I just shot brass, I don't know. So I want to get everyone's opinion in the comments on that. Number one. Secondly, the gun just didn't work at all. Failures to feed, failures to eject, double feeds, no part of the gun was reliable. How this went into the safe reliable and came out of the safe unreliable, I have no idea. But it's really, really frustrating to me. It was unreliable with the 30-round HK German magazine, the factory aluminum 40-round magazine, and this is no surprise, but the Pro Mag 30-round magazine as well. Completely unreliable with. So, man, I am super fed up with this gun, and quite frankly, I'm probably going to disclose the issues and get rid of it after this video. I'm done. I would much rather get rid of this gun and put the remaining funds, whatever I got from this at a great value, towards the AP53 that I'm really, really interested in right now and I would love to have as an SBR. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. It kind of breaks my heart because I really, really loved this gun. I actually kind of hailed it as one of my favorite guns for a long time in the collection. It was like super surprising to go through this. And here's the thing. If you don't already know, roller delayed guns are not like ARs to try to figure out what's wrong with them. They are notoriously, in my experience, frustrating and difficult to figure out what is causing the problem that you're having. It's just not easy. It could be a wide variety of things. Now, yes, I could probably replace the bolt, but it's not plug and play. So a little bit of an issue there, and that is exactly why I'm just simply, I have zero interest in diagnosing the problems with this. I kind of just wanted to do the update video, the full review video. I barely got through 120 rounds, and I'm good on this gun. I'm in the time period of my life and also in my gun collecting life where I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with the problems. I don't want to have a gun where I got to sit there and spend money and time diagnosing. If it's not working, I want it out of there and I want a gun in there, that slot, that works. And I also wanted to see if maybe you guys can give me some indication as to what the heck might be going on with this rifle, why all of a sudden it was working and not working. Everything internally seems to be functioning fine. The gun is not rusted or anything like that, and it still had a good amount of lubricant on the inside from being put away so many years ago. So that's going to wrap up this video on the Century C93 Sporter. A big swing and a miss on the second range day to pretty much no surprise to everybody. But let me know what you guys think, and hopefully some of you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more great content coming soon.